Hi from ScuttleBugs. Today we're going to talk a little bit about learning how to walk and some of the stages and what you can do as a parent to get them going and ready to walk. Children go through several developmental stages before learning to walk, including sitting, crawling, pulling up, and standing. While infants tend to do the same, as Nico is getting ready to crawl up here, same progression through these stages, no two babies go through the same exact thing at the same exact time. Each child is different, and you need to make sure to keep that in mind when you're going through some of these stages. Here's a few tips. Sitting on a stool. You give them a little stool to sit on, or a boppy that doesn't have a back. You don't want them to have a back. You want them to focus on making sure that they can work on their back and the muscles in the back to keep them sitting up straight. And make sure you're there just to help out and for safety. You never know, they might roll back and fall over. You don't want that to happen. The next stage is bouncing. Bouncing helps with their large motor skills and their gross motor skills, and it helps them get ready for that stage of squatting. Usually they'll bounce. You can just bounce them on your lap, hold their hands, bounce them. Works on the up, down. And the next stage, by then, when you get to the next stage of squatting, they've already accomplished the bouncing and they're starting to pull up. So they'll pull up, they'll hold on to tables, couches, bars, whatever they can grasp their hands on, they'll start to pull themselves up and begin to do the squatting motion. So encourage it. Encourage them by saying when they go up, up. When they go down, down. And praise them. Good job. Good job. After that, by then they've already accomplished the squatting and they'll begin cruising. Cruising, they'll grab anything and just start to walk along. Tables, couches, whatever is in their reach, they'll start. Nico. Good job. They'll start cruising along. And a good thing is that to help with some of their walking is to give them a ball and have them cruise and kick a foam ball to help with some of their walking. And then last but not least is assistant walking, where you're helping them by either grasping them under the arms, the forearms, or the fingers. It depends on where they're at developmentally and if they're ready for you to hold them using your index fingers. That's when they're a little bit more advanced. But try to make sure that you're grasping them so you're not pulling their arms out of socket, or you're not hurting them, which they'll cry if you do. But this will be the last stage, and by then, once they've accomplished the assistance walking, they'll be cruising along the way. They'll be walking out of nowhere. Right, Nico? Thanks from ScuttleBug. This is Nicole.